Hi, I'm Tara Greenway, Master Healer and founder of Beyond Your Belief. And right now I have a really exciting tool to give you guys. It's something that has made such a profound impact in my own life and in the lives of so many of my clients when we have been in really intense physical or emotional pain. This is something that really is transformative, and it's really simple, almost magical in its effects. It's called tapping, or EFT, and you may have heard of it because in addition to that almost magical quality that I mentioned, it also is backed by tons of research. There have been over 60 peer-reviewed studies, all showing, I think 59 out of 60 showing efficacy. It's used even on veterans at the Walter Reed Center by the US government, believe it or not, because it's really effective on formerly intractable PTSD. So it's great for any kind of trauma, big or small, anxiety, stress, just yucky feeling. So let me take a concrete example just so that you understand how to follow along. I'm going to show you what we're going to do is tap different acupoints on our bodies. What we're doing is connecting directly with the amygdala. That's a little part of your brain where the fight or flight or freeze response is. So that in those moments of fight or flight or freeze, it's impossible to connect with the amygdala with words. You've probably experienced this if you were ever freaking out about something and somebody told you to calm down. Did that work? No, it was just annoying because you couldn't calm down right then because it was just words, just telling you to calm down. But what we're going to do is tap these different points that have been proven to communicate directly with that part of your brain that's saying, freak out, and it's calming. We're down regulating your nervous system. You'll see. So what you do first is you think of a problem. That's the easy part. We all have problems. So for the sake of example, let's say that you are really concerned about your family's health and well-being, and you also just got word that your hours at work have been cut back, and you don't know how you're going to make it with your family with your hours at work cut back, and you just start to panic. So we're starting right there, okay? Problem, and then we're going to find the balancing statement for it. We're not going to look for the solution to the problem yet. We're not going to look for any life lessons you're learning from the problem right now. We're just seeing you. We're seeing you. You're seeing yourself. I have this problem, and yet I'm okay. All right? So start right here, about halfway down this part of your hand. This is the first point. You're tapping pretty firmly with 2 fingers to make sure you cover the point. And you say, even though I have this problem, right? So let's say, even though I feel panicked about how I'm going to provide for my family, I accept myself. If you really feel like you can't say you accept yourself because you really kind of feel like you don't accept yourself, then you just say, even though I have this problem, even though I'm panicking about how to take care of my family right now, I just have that feeling. And you say it 3 times. Even though I have this feeling, even though I am so panicked about how I'm going to take care of my family right now, it's just a feeling I have. That's my feeling. You're just seeing it, okay? Next point is at the very top of your head. Tap nice and firmly. And now you can kind of shortcut it and go, this panicky feeling I have. You want to tap good 10 or 15 times up there. Next point, edge of your eyebrow right here, okay? I have this panic. I feel really panicky right now. You can say where it is in your body, in my heart. I feel this panic. Next point, right beside your eye, right here. Keep on tapping. My heart is beating really fast because I have a feeling of panic. Next point, right underneath your eye, still following this bone around. This panic that I'm feeling in my heart over how I'm going to take care of my family. Next point, right under your nose. I have this feeling of panic. My hours got cut back. I can't believe it. Next point, right under your mouth, on your chin, this feeling of panic that I have because they cut back my hours at work. I feel panicky. Next point, right under your collarbone, that notch right here, go an inch down, an inch or so across. There's a little indentation. You want to go right there. You can do this with either hand, by the way. You could do it with both. It doesn't matter. Even though I have this feeling of panic, that's just a feeling. I'm having this feeling. And then the next point is under your arm, about 3 inches. Feel around. There might be a little sore point right there. You can tap with either hand. Oh, this feeling of panic that I have. I feel panicky. All right, those are the major points. And then you're going to keep going. I'm going to keep doing it for you as I explain. You're going to keep going through these points and tapping and just bringing your attention lightly to this problem. You could even, if you want to, rate it on a scale of 0 to 10. 0 being, I am so happy and feel so good, and 10 being, I feel worse than I ever have in my whole life. When I first started this feeling of this little example, maybe let's say I was at like an 8. I was really freaked out. And now as I tap, I'm like, I think it's still bad, but I think it went down. My heart isn't beating as fast. I think now I'm at a 6. So now we're going to go, even though I have this feeling of panic that's at a 6 still, it's just a feeling. That's another thing. If you can't think of the words, you can't remember what I said, you can't think of what to say for a balancing statement, you accept yourself, you're having a feeling, whatever, you can tap and breathe. It would be, even just tapping and breathing is really helpful and will bring your anxiety down from a 10 to a 0. So we could just go like this. Breathe in, hold the breath for a few beats. Breathe out slowly. Next point, breathe in, hold it for a few beats. Breathe out slowly. Now your autonomic nervous system should be feeling a lot more regulated. I think we're on round 3 now of tapping. You just keep on tapping, and you can be as verbally expressive as you want. I can't believe they fired me, or I can't believe they cut back my hours. It's not fair. Or you can just tap and breathe. As you continue to do this, as I said, almost magical results. Keep tapping through. Don't leave yourself at that feeling of 6 or 7. If you can get it down to a 1 or 2 or even a 0, that's what we want. This is an incredible tool for you. It's easy, it's effective, it has no side effects. I'm so happy to give it to you. I have a lot more stuff for you if you want to follow me on social media, or you can ask me anything at beyondyourbelief.com. Thank you so much for connecting, and I hope we get to connect more soon.